You're listening to Hackneyed, a weekly podcast where my friend Skye Lion,
he had a pet snake and he named it Skye,
and I, Baker Lou Line extension in your mouth, get to know each other better while sharing stories and lessons learned while living in London's trendiest borough. It wasn't good for either of us.
Okay, but it went in, it counted.
Yeah, it went in. I'm your co-host, Aidyn Gilbert. I'm like a fox that's got into the bin room. Along the way, we'll discuss our world's hottest topics. The topic of this week's episode, Valentine's Day, love, and of course, the latest chart toppers.
David Guetta's playing at Atlantis tonight. Do you want to go? And I was like, oh no, I can't.
Haven't had enough of Hackneyed podcast yet? Well, we've now gone video. Stream our gorgeous faces in crystal clear HD on YouTube and Spotify video. Okay, Google, stop.
Well done. Well done, Google.
Just likes an authoritative American accent.
Doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
I've got a Google he.
A Google he.
Just thought.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Google he. You know those...
Oh, I've made it stick up more.
Hey.
There we go.
You know those tulips that the lovely Denise Whitaker gave us? They're looking beautiful still.
You still got 'em?
Yeah, in my living room. They're Thrive Nina.
Nina.
I feel like it's the three of us.
Nina.
I'm not gonna lie.
Nina.
I think it's
Nina.
Mine were beautiful. They were like an art installation. They really went like...
I feel like tulips usually do that like... But mine have stayed up and lifted.
Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Denise.
Oh my God, shall we talk about it?
Let's introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. I'm Aidyn.
And I'm Skye.
And you're listening to Hackneyed!
Oh, how many times have we said that in rehearsal?
We rehearsed.
Rehearsal.
We rehearsed not for this.
No.
We rehearsed for our very first Hackneyed Comedy.
Girls and boys and everyone else. Let's talk about it.
It was a fucking show.
It was a show.
And a half.
And a half.
Plus one. Enough.
What was
it was a good show.
Okay, how do we structure the conversation around this?
Well, we decided to host a Hackneyed Comedy live.
We did. We announced it on the podcast at one point when we make the decision to do it on camera.
Oh, that's cute.
I'll pull up the clip. Also, I've been thinking.
Uh-oh. Don't hurt yourself.
I know you have your hands full with Joe and friends, but we should organize a night.
An open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should.
We should. But we did it.
Couple of rounds of emails with our favorite venue,
The Divine.
The Divine.
Shout out The Divine.
Shout out. Skye did a truly amazing job putting together our lineup of
Thank you.
amazing talent.
Who had the best fucking time.
They really did.
Like, we had proper comedians, okay?
Real people.
Real people. And Reb Day, shout out Reb Day.
Oh.
She sent me a message afterwards saying, I am fizzing. That was my Wembley. Because you guys fucking brought it.
Yeah, the best audience.
The best crowd in the land.
So warm, so receptive.
So full.
So full, 90 people.
90 people. We would have had more if we were allowed.
It was fighting for...
That was fighting for gay rights, and people were killed.
Nobody was killed at Stonewall.
Nobody was
Nobody
killed?
was killed at Stonewall.
I was going to do another Stonewall joke.
Which you did keep saying would get a real laugh. Didn't get that much of a laugh.
It didn't.
Thrown at Stonewall?
Nobody was killed at Stonewall.
We'll try it again next time.
Yeah, it. Maybe I need to be more convincing with my line.
Hit it a little harder next time.
What about the first brick thrown at Stonewall?
Okay, great. I like what you're doing here, Skye.
Am I right?
Really nice. I think let's try it again, but maybe bring the I don't know who that was I was just doing.
We were good.
We were amazing.
Yeah. Go on.
Even with our mic failure.
Yeah, my mic didn't actually work. Somebody tried to sabotage me.
Was me.
And it could only be one person. But we made it work.
We made it work.
Well, it was kind of funny because we had to write together for the first time.
Yeah.
Which was a process.
But the most fun I've had writing in a long time, I have to say.
Well, it was just funny because I got the first draft and I was just like, who are these people? I don't understand. And then Aidyn explained it and I was like, oh, that's really funny.
We had, there's a couple of references, but I think what I really loved about us writing together was it's like, I think your editorial eye focusing what I'm trying to say is really very helpful for me to like streamline what I'm trying to, the joke I'm trying to make.
And I can throw in a joke for the millennial older women. So everyone's happy.
Absolutely.
We have to hit a lot of notes.
We've got a huge demographic that we need to
It's not
cater
really a
to.
span, it's just two ends of one spectrum.
Yeah, there's
Gay
nothing in
men, straight
between.
women.
Yeah, it's like the nastiest gay shit and then like fun
Cute
mums.
millennial nostalgia.
The energy was electric in that room. It was phenomenal.
You looked nice.
Oh, the dress. She got her second appearance.
It did look good.
No, thank you. The dress was fab. I had a great time. What was that? Oh.
You have to say I look nice. But you hadn't finished with the dress, sorry.
You let me
Yeah.
organically. Skye also looked really beautiful in her monsoon 2024
Two-piece.
black suit with the fluffy trim on the cuffs. Gorge. We really didn't consult each other that much about what we were gonna wear, and yet you in the all black, me in the sort of it's kind of like a dark blue. Sometimes it's a gray with the silver dress.
Do you remember the viral dress and some people thought it was blue and some people thought it was gold?
It's kind of that.
Because I think it was silver.
Sometimes it looks silver, sometimes it looks indigo. Whoa. You know, new look back in 1997 was doing something different.
They knew what they were doing. I actually have realised I've got another little suity two-piece that we can do for next time.
Perfect. I'm gonna have to find another dress.
You're going to have to find another dress.
Oh, what a chore.
Not your Barbie one where your nips come
No,
off.
with the Barbie one is too hoochie.
Your butt did keep coming out of this one though, didn't it?
It did.
Sedona said she liked how the crack was just
The split
getting
in the
closer to your
dress.
crack.
the crack, never the twain
Cracks
shall crack.
came together by the end. But I think I am type A and you are type B.
Oh,
So, I mean, how any of this comes together, I don't know.
I really don't know how we get anything done.
Very different.
Because I'm so avoidant and you're so like action. And
Maybe that's why.
I think that's how it works.
Lasso you.
You sort of chase me out of my cupboard.
But then I'm scared that it's going to be way too much and you're just going to stop talking to me.
No, just keep coming after me.
Okay, fine.
I'm like a fox that's got into the bin room and you're out there clapping your like old slippers together to scare me back out of the bins.
Also, new fear unlocked of going to the bin room.
Well, if you find one there, name him Aidyn.
Okay, perfect.
Then I'll hire him to help support on the editing work. So the topic of this week's episode...
We just got all of that.
Yeah. The topic of this week's episode, Valentine's Day, love.
Valentine's.
We can probably both share some fun stories of Valentine's Day gone past.
Hilarious.
Successes, resentments.
Resentments.
Men named
Funny. What do you know about
I just know that we both have a
He was the love of my life.
Oh.
I mean, nothing really happened, but I fucking loved him for a long time.
Oh, tell us.
I feel like I don't think he'll listen, but I'm embarrassed. The whole world knows, so you can beep his name.
Yeah, I'll bleep his name. Bleep.
He was my CrossFit instructor when I lived in Dubai.
Oh.
And everyone was like, he fancies you. And I was like, he would never fancy me. He is fit. But I think he did fancy me. Anyway, we were just...
You charmed him, babe.
We were like, it was never really happening because I was just so scared because he was so fit.
Mm-hmm.
And then one evening I went to like a Friday night CrossFit class, crazy girl after work.
Ooh.
And he was like, I feel like he was like, David Guetta's playing at Atlantis tonight. Do you want to go? And I was like, oh no, I can't. I should have gone. Anyway, then he stopped teaching at the CrossFit class and he got a job in Media City. Everything in Dubai has a silly name. No, in Dubai where I worked. And then I used to see him all the time at lunchtime.
Couple of things. We got to wind back here on this story.
Okay, sorry.
First of all, just so many excellent landmarks of the 2010s in Dubai. David Guetta's playing at Atlantis tonight. Would you like to go?
Should we go?
It's like, that feels like a bit.
It was real.
Wow. Okay.
So then I didn't go to Atlantis with him. Then he quit CrossFit, but then he got a job in the same place that I worked. So I would always see him at lunch, but I would just die because I would go so red when I saw him. All my friends knew that I fancied him. Everyone would be like, Skye, it's I would just die. I couldn't talk to him. Mm-hmm. But don't worry, because one night I was at, there's just so many bits. I was at a ball, a pilot's ball, hosted by Emirates.
Like airline pilots.
Yeah.
Wow.
With my friends.
Sounds bougie.
Sounds bougie. Don't know why I was there. But I looked hot. Also, guys, this was like 2015. I looked good.
You still look good.
I still look good, but I was my prime. Anyway, I'm at the ball and my friends are at Barasti, this like nasty beach club where, I mean, I did awful things in Barasti. But
Ooh.
anyway, my friend texts me. embarrassed. Come now. So
And you're like, I look fucking.
my ball gown. Embarrassed.
See, you should have had my little Barbie hoochie dress in your
my bag,
in
my
your
purse.
clutch. Yeah.
So I go down and I find him, and then we're just like, should we just go back to mine? So then we go back to mine and we have SEX.
Oh my god.
I know.
You were doing bits.
I was doing bits, and it was, I wouldn't say it's like, that was like the best sex I ever had, but it was like the best day of my life because it was like I finally had sex with and I had been talking about it for such a long time.
It all came together.
The next morning, I'm not joking, I think I text everyone in my phone book.
Oh yeah.
You won't believe what happened to me.
Oh baby.
And then
Shout it from the mountain.
we never spoke again.
There was too much pressure.
There was too much pressure.
It was too much build up. Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure personality-wise we had that much in common. It wasn't the love of my
No,
life, but
but-
that was my hottest crush.
Yeah, the steamy. Oh, fun.
Who was your
When we had just started recording the podcast, I was still so butthurt about this because we started recording April and this has all happened back in February.
I was just thinking, I don't know who you're going to talk about.
I've told this story on the podcast before.
Remind me.
He was the guy who used to see me out and message me like, hey, I just saw you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do a quick roundup, guys, because this is like episode 1 story or something.
Fact check. Aidyn's actually been whinging about since way back in episode 6.
Basically, when my parents were getting real about moving to the UK, we did a couple of visits to look at houses. And this was like 2016, 2017 time. I would get on not Hinge, Tinder at the time, because it was like the only time I was in a city with gays. So I was like, I want to be hot and f***able.
He's still a virgin at this
Still, oh,
girl.
we had a long road ahead of us.
Wait, when is this? What year?
This would be early 2017, I think, or late 2016, something like that.
Sorry, I forget you were younger then.
Bye. So I matched with this guy, blank, bleep, on Tinder. And then we follow each other on Instagram at some point, you know, the classic stuff, whatever. Then when I moved back to London in 2019, it would have been, he would see me out and about, like walking through London Fields Park or in a pub somewhere. And I would get like a Instagram
I saw you.
message. Yeah. Being
But, like, never
"I
came
just
to
saw
say
you."
hi.
No, it never comes to say anything to me. So then that goes on until early 2024, because that's when we started recording the yeah, it was 2024 when we started recording the podcast. And we finally make a date to go like for a drink and meet each other on Valentine's Day. Hilarious.
Of all days.
Of all days. And because I'm a basic white girl, I'm like, I've got a date on Valentine's Day. Oh my God. And we meet in person finally. He is so hot. He's like 6'5" or something. So handsome. But he's got all the classic trappings of like damaged elder millennial gay man. He's got all kinds of internalized homophobia going on in himself. He clearly has like all of this mental health stuff, and his whole bit is being like a curmudgeon, which is
Isn't that a bit your bit?
yes. But I still
wrongs don't make a
follow.
right.
I always follow up with something I do like. You know, I'm not like
Yeah,
shitting on
true.
everything that everyone likes.
Like when you said you didn't like Nigella Lawson, but you did like Delia Smith.
Exactly. I contain multitudes. I don't know really how to contextualize this, but there is just like a generation of British gay man that is so neurotic, fighting whatever their demons are of their own anxiety and blah, 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 blah. This isn't fun anymore.
But it's interesting.
But it's interesting. Guys, look inward. You know
Please,
what?
It can't all be jokes.
Speak to a spiritual leader. No. Anyways, we go on a date. The chemistry is explosive. We're having the best time. We close out the pub. We end up going back to mine with like 2 bottles of wine. We get so asshole drunk on white wine. Have really great sex 3 times in one night. Woo!
Not boasting or anything.
Then it becomes this long road. It's not until March that I get him to finally commit to go to another date with me after he's had a tooth pulled also, hilariously. So he comes and he's like missing a tooth.
Hot.
And I'm like, you're still handsome. And we basically just repeat that again.
3 times?
More or less. And then
Give or take.
then it just became this like avoidance behavior from him of like, oh, I'm traveling, I'm going here, I'm doing that. And it just petered out.
Yeah.
And I was so frustrated Because I was like, we had something, you
We
bitch.
had something.
Yeah.
In some ways, I actually loved lockdown dating. Like, because there was nothing to fucking do. People were a bit more excited. And personally, I think going for a walk is great. You don't have to look them in the eye.
No.
Chat.
No,
you
I
don't like
I
it?
hate a walking date.
Why do you hate it?
Maybe it's because my last one ended in disaster. It's like I suddenly can't walk and talk at the same time, I find.
So it's logistical for you.
It's a logistical. Also, my witchcraft works better if you're sat across from me. I can, this performs better like this, not like this. Okay, but
I don't know. I think you get more out of a boring straight man on a walk than you do face to face. Maybe they're just like a little bit less awkward and they'll talk more. Don't know. But why do men love to just message? Like they just want to keep you on message.
For the life of me, I will never know what happened.
Is it an ego thing?
Like, is it ego? Is it...
Are they messaging loads of people? Probably. I don't know.
Either be like, if you didn't have a good time and this didn't work for you, be like, ghost me, block me, whatever, disappear. But don't do the breadcrumbing is so strange.
Yeah, totally. And they always come back.
They do.
That one didn't come
Although,
back
yeah,
actually.
no, return.
Well, talking of dating in some regards, I went to the orthodontist for my follow-up. So basically, she said, the only real way we're going to fix that open bite, she was like, you could have Invisalign, but she's like, I don't think it will work that well. I think you need train tracks. And she said, either way,
God, Bakerloo line extension in your mouth.
either way, there's going to be a lot, and she stressed a lot of elastic bands involved.
So we got HS2 going to Birmingham and HS3 going across your gums.
Well, not only is it prohibitively expensive,
Good one.
it's $8,500.
You could buy me a better Mini than I have now.
And I would need to have it in for 18 months.
Oh.
Which I'm not going to do it. It's fine. Like, I can get by with this. I've been doing it for a year. I'll do it for many more.
No, this is cute. You don't need, just don't draw attention to it. Ooh, not that. Now, guys, that isn't cute. Okay, great. So you've had a date with your orthodontist.
But the best bit was, I can't talk about how much I've spent in there because I could have bought you a new Mini. But when I went down to pay, the woman was like, oh, it's not come through yet. And then she was like, oh, she says it's complimentary. And I thought that was going to cost me £300, that consultation.
Wow.
But anyway, I'm going to obviously use all the letters with the really expensive quotes to go back to the old dentist and sue them.
Obviously.
Now we're in suing season.
You know what's ensuing?
The suing season.
Ensuing the suing season.
So I'll keep you guys updated. There was something about, did you have braces when you were a kid?
No.
No, neither did I. And you know that weird thing? I just don't know what happened to me there. Let's do that again. Did you have braces when you were younger?
No.
Neither did I. But when you're little and you want to have glasses or you want to have braces.
I
Were
did
you
want
like
the
that?
glasses. I wanted the glasses.
You wanted
yeah.
the glasses. I kind of wanted the braces, I think.
Really?
So there was a little part of that appealed to my inner teen of ooh, and then I was just like, you're 38. Come on, we just got to work with what we're working with here. You know those rubber socks that you had to wear as a kid if you had a verruca to swimming? A white rubber sock?
No.
I used to wear them.
Just for the kicks.
Dude, let's cut this out. I was just thinking of weird things you want when you're a kid. Glasses, braces, verruca socks for me. And I wore them.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Veruca Socks, with supporting acts by ensuing lawsuit.
Who was your first love? Even if it was unrequited.
Oh, I was in love with Jake Neymark in high school, a year above us. He was the sweetest straight boy ever.
I was going to say, was he straight?
Yeah, but he did choir. And we were like...
So there were suspicions.
We were questioning. But oh my God, I was besotted with him. He played baseball and did choir and
Cute that he did choir.
we were both in the bass section together.
Oh, did you stand near him?
Yeah, we always sat next to each other.
Were you always excited to go to choir?
Oh baby, I was in.
It's a fun feeling, isn't it?
It was so fun. We were in the chamber choir together. We did because we were really good singers.
Oh yeah, I forget that you're a singer. Guys, oh my God, next Hackneyed, you're getting duet.
Oh my God, we're doing a song.
Book it in.
15th of April.
God knows when this is going to
Did you
fucking
see
come
her
out.
just crash? Windows cannot support this program.
My first love.
Jack.
No.
Oh.
My first love, like not real love. Year 6, Ollie Abbott. We sat next to each other.
Ollie Abbott.
I was obsessed, and he loved me right back. And the teacher said to his mum at parents' evening, if Ollie spent as much time working as he did flirting with Skye, he'd be very clever. He had a pet snake and he named it Skye.
Oh, that is...
I loved him in year 6 so much. And I
How
think he
old
loved me
is year
back.
6?
10, 11.
Oh, that's very sweet.
It was very sweet. And then we went to the same sixth form, so we kind of like came back around and we snogged a bit in sixth form.
Ooh.
I know. And then he was like, came to a party. I feel like to see
Alcohol?
me. Oh, by now we're like 17, 18. He came to a party. We're like flirting. We've been snogging. And then he's like, oh yeah, the new girl. A new girl joined our sixth form. The new girl's really hot. And I was like, oh yeah, bet you don't have her number. And he was like, no, I don't. Do you? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, can I have it? And I was like, okay.
No.
And they went out for 2 years.
Oh, no.
I know. Got it.
Oh. Well, that's like I was like post-coital with this guy, and we were just sort of like chatting and getting to know each other, and we were like going through each other's Instagram on his phone. And then he brings up his Hinge to show that he's had like 1,018 likes on Hinge.
How?
He's he's
Is
like
he fit?
Yeah, like generically good looking.
So annoying.
But then like infuriating. And then he's showing me his profile, and I was like, your replies to the prompts are fucking awful. And he was like, what? No, help me. It's like, and I'm
need
there.
help?
I'm there. He's like sat here, and I'm like this. I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking help you make your Hinge match. I've got you here right now. I'm not gonna
Also,
work against myself.
Didn't need help.
But that's gay men.
crazy.
That's gay men. You put a pair of pectorals on
Okay.
anything, and they lose their mind.
Tell me the story of when you lost your virginity.
He's really fit now. The guy I lost my virginity to.
Now.
It was in Exeter. I was late to the game, girls.
How old were you?
2018. I would have been.
It's like you were 28. You're not even 28 now.
I would have been 19 or 20.
I was 19. I was fucking desperate to get rid of it.
Yeah, I think it was 19. There was this club in Exeter called Timepiece. And like the upstairs was a club, the downstairs was a pub. I don't think I actually ever went to the upstairs club. I think I only ever went to the pub downstairs. Down these back streets. It was the best venue of all of them. And we'd been like talking on Grindr a little bit because he was going to the university. I was at Signet Theatre, actors training theatre girls.
Drama school.
And I think it was the day I was about to leave. I literally think the next day I took my suitcase, got on the train to go to London to fly back to the US to help my parents pack up the childhood home for the move.
So wait, you'd been chatting on Grindr, but did you arrange to meet or you just bumped into each other?
We kind of were like, it's late
I'll
night,
be
we're both
out,
drunk.
You'll be out.
It was just late night, we're both drunk, and he was like, I'm at Timepiece. I'm like, I am too, but I was being so chaste at the time. I was like, oh no, I don't know. Because like anal sex for your first time having sex, that's intense, girls.
Also, I've got a genuine question. Like, how do you know if you're a top or a bottom?
Well, quite. I guess it kind of depends on the porn you've been watching and like who you're identifying with.
Yeah.
It's also, I don't know.
Write in with your answer.
Fellow bottoms, call in. When did you know? Actually, that would be hilarious. Guys, actually
Write
or like send us a voice note. We'll change your voice. Like I can doctor it. If we could get some voice notes of how the bottoms knew they were bottoms.
Why do we want to know about the bottom specifically? Because
Because-
it's obvious to be a top.
There's a little bit more emotion in being a bottom. Like that's why bottoms are always the one that like the stereotype is we're the ones that catch the feelings.
Okay.
Because it's very emotional to be like
railed.
f***ed by someone.
Yeah, let them in.
Yeah, than it is to just sort of like,
Get your end
pound away and then run.
Yeah, this makes sense.
There's a little bit more dimension there. So anyways, his name was something. He's become such a boy now.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, he said he's hot now. You saw potential.
I discovered him. I knew him before. I was being very chaste and like, well, I don't know. And then it was literally almost as if like he kind of intuited like me leaving at the right time. And he just dragged me back to his like student flat and stayed the night.
Railed you.
Yeah, more or less.
First time. No.
We were both like paralytically drunk. It wasn't good for either of us.
Okay,
I
but it
like
went
slunk
in, it
away early
counted.
morning. Yeah, it went in.
I was also 19 and I was just like, I'd waited because, you know, I was told, wait, don't just give it away. Who
was telling you that?
Give it away.
Joe?
I think that's what people tell girls. Yeah. Like,
Oh, in general, that's what you're
which
told.
is also probably a good thing to tell
Yeah,
girls.
take your time.
You know, but I got to 19. I was like, when will I be rid of this? And then, yeah, I just like had sex with a random and then never spoke to him again. And then I had sex with his friend like a week later because he didn't talk to me anymore. But I was happy to just get it out of the way.
Yeah, get it done.
Get it done.
Get it done. I was in high school. The girls I was friends with were real horny.
Real horny. I was scared.
Well, I didn't have an option. There was no one for me to have sex with.
But you were also scared.
I was terrified. Yeah. Oh my God. I was like, that is really intense.
That sounds a lot.
I'm incredibly averse. We're similar in this. Averse to something I know I'm not going to be immediately good at. Like, if I can't master this in like 1.5 attempts, I'm not interested. And it takes work to be, you know. Now you're speaking with one of the masters.
That's funny.
No, all my girlfriends in high school, like.
Got it rid of it.
Yeah. The thing is, at that age, it's too young for it to be good, no matter who it is.
Yeah, true.
So, like.
Or to actually like someone.
Yeah. People who, like, became obsessed with their, like, high school sweethearts, I'm like, is this just a weird codependence thing? Like, you don't know what love is. You don't know what love is. Says, I don't think I've ever been in love.
I'm sorry, I never asked you back.
Yeah,
I
don't
think
know.
you were a bit in love with Reed, but
I think I was a bit.
If it was.
But it wasn't like he was too withholding for it to ever be, like, really anything.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
sometimes when it.
Also,
like,
sorry.
no, it's your story.
No, you say.
No, I was just going to say sometimes when it's unrequited, you have more feelings.
True,
Because you
true,
never
true, true.
actually got a reality of that relationship. So
True.
you're like, because you're like, didn't know them. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying you didn't know Reed.
Well, did I?
What were you going to say? Sorry.
I was going to say I did another little, like, check-in with myself. Grow up, Aidyn, on the whole Reed thing.
Sounds grown up.
And I was like, I'm over it.
Oh.
As of probably about 2 months ago, I'm over it.
Okay, we love that.
Yeah.
2026,
I could
baby.
go have coffee with him today and be...
Is this
Seinfeld
you
always...
trying to get to have a coffee with Reed?
Just let me... Guys, I just got to check my archive messages again. Damn it. Yeah, I'm fine.
The graveyard.
Jerry Seinfeld says, you're not over someone until you can pick up the phone, say, hi, I don't love you anymore. They say, hi, I don't love you anymore. You say, great, let's go get a cup of coffee.
And sometimes better to just not pick up the phone.
And that is also an option.
What was Jerry Seinfeld weighing in on this for?
The best comedy show ever made, 30 Rock with Tina Fey, which you must watch with me. He's on an episode of it when she's going through a really... They write her whole issues with, like, love and dating is all done really tastefully on that show. Part of the joke is, like, why would you want Jerry Seinfeld to give you advice on your love life, you know? So it's kind of fun.
I like it.
Little subversion.
I just thought maybe it was like some Instagram quote you'd seen.
I mean, it might have been written by Tina Fey, not even him. So, you know.
Perfect. Well, I've nearly finished Girls. So then I'll be ready for my next show that I should have watched 10 years ago.
Immaculate.
30 Rock.
Yes, you need to watch 30 Rock. It's so good. Girls is amazing.
I feel like it was quite out there for 2016.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like a perfect watch in 2026.
Yeah, it's
It doesn't
aged fairly
feel-
well.
Yeah, there's like some things they say that's like, but it doesn't feel too much. I feel like Layla was like, at the time, people were like, oh, you're like super woke. Whereas now it doesn't, it kind of just feels fitting.
I was doing for a friend on Tuesday night my Marnie impression, my Alison Williams.
Oh, she's nuts. What the f*** isn't she?
But like such an amazing character. Like one of the best
Do you
written.
like her?
I
For me, I'm like, what are you doing every
well,
time?
I
it's
like her
Marnie?
because crazy things happen and she does crazy things, but I think because she is like the way Alison Williams plays her, so like normie and like flat and like
there's nothing gritty or interesting
makes
about
her
her, but then
so
you're like,
fascinating that she like
"F***s up."
fucks herself up in such a like they put Marnie through the fucking ringer on that show.
One thing that I don't know if it's going to get addressed by the end, and I feel it'll never come back, but what's her very first boyfriend called in like the first few series who's really in love with her, and she's just like, and he sets up the tech company.
Oh, I can't for the
Him.
He's cute.
You know, he's fit, and then, you know, he comes back in season 5 looking fine. And he's like randomly a drug addict. And it's like one episode and he like shoots up heroin at the end and she's like just leaves, even though she's married to someone else, whatever. It's just so fucking random. It makes no sense and it never comes back around.
I think it's just supposed to kind of like, they're closing the loop for her on, because she obviously feels all that regret about not staying with him as he's become wealthy and all the materialistic things that she wants. And then she kind of gets like it pays off for her that it's all crumbled and he's a heroin addict, but then she's left with the discomfort of like, yeah, I guess I dodged a bullet, but also this is now even more heartbreaking because it all fell apart and I do have feelings, you know.
A perfect analysis. Thank you for that. I needed that.
I didn't articulate it very well, but...
No, I understood. Guys, what else should I watch?
But do you want to see my Alison Williams impression?
Yes. You are quite Marnie-coded, aren't you?
And painfully so. It's like, yeah, I don't know what you were talking about. Like, that's obviously what I've been saying this entire time. It's like, obviously this is something I've always wanted, but truly, like, I don't know why he's been acting this way.
That's quite good.
Right? Is that not Alison Williams, Marnie?
It's very niche, but it's good.
Marnie just makes your skin crawl sometimes.
To me, Marnie's just fucking annoying and boring and needs to bore her off. I'm not...
No, but she's such an important... It's like...
Because she elicits that feeling in you.
Yes, because she is the representation of that, like, archetype.
Every other woman.
You need that archetype there to, like, make it... It's kind of like... this is a really clumsy metaphor, but, like Carrie Bradshaw in Sex and the City, she gets really fucking annoying.
Yes.
Like, objectively becomes really irritating, but... She also is very important because she is a vehicle for all these different archetypes of femininity. Super quick editor's note here. When I say Carrie Bradshaw becomes super f***ing annoying in Sex and the City towards the end, what I meant to also add is that I think what the writers do with these characters like Marnie and Carrie is the annoyance they trigger in us is also a tool to highlight our own internalized misogyny or externalized misogyny that we feel towards women for basically being too much or asking for too much. And that's why society loves to dunk on characters like Carrie and Marnie. Basically, it's the misogyny that we've learned through culture that we then find annoying in the portrayal of these female archetypes. Anyways, back to the show.
Yes. Our hot take on the SNL casting?
Yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah, sure.
You don't know who anyone is.
I just don't know any, but I like.
But I think that's the point.
Yes, I see. We were talking about this in a group chat, guys, earlier this week, as every comedy-focused person has been talking about the release of the British SNL cast. I was just having to, whatever my damage is, where I have to be the contrarian in every conversation. I always have to have what did I say?
You said it.
My take was, first of all, I was shocked to not see at least one big name. Mm-hmm. And also my just overall critique against Skye, because I just feel like no one actually watches a Skye original.
I don't know. I think, but it couldn't be. It's a US show and it has US links. So it couldn't, if it was Channel 4, at first I thought it was Channel 4. And I was like, whoa, there's too much of a statement with a lot of the other platforms. You couldn't do it with like a British broadcaster. I think Skye is perfect. And I think the cast is perfect because like, okay, they're not mainstream names.
No, I don't disagree with the cast. I think the cast
I know,
is
but just
great.
to your point, like, they're not mainstream names, but they are, like, people that have been doing this for years, so I feel like it's cool. I think it's perfect. Like,
nice.
They're not nobodies.
Yeah.
They're not someone who got one TikTok
one
that blew
viral
up.
TikTok and they've been
They're
forced
not
in front of every
annoying,
camera.
Not mentioning any names, but they're not annoying, and there's a lot of annoying people on TikTok.
There are a lot of annoying people.
I think they are fucking good comedians. I'm excited.
Good.
I actually think it'll be good.
I'm
not trying to fight with you.
I am trying to fight. No, I just think like NBC is the equivalent in the UK of like a Channel 4.
But it is, I think it's all funded through SNL.
Yeah.
So there was no way they were going to give it to like Channel 4.
It's just, I feel like for a live broadcast show, like by every 2 weeks, whatever that is, fortnightly.
But it's not going to be that, is it? It's like we're in a different world now.
Well, what is it going to be?
Streaming first.
Well, then it's not Saturday Night Live, then, is it? That would be Saturday Night Stream.
Well, he's done it. Managed to be annoying after he started off being quite unannoying. Babes, it's not 1975.
Well, yes, but it's still called Saturday Night Live, right?
Because
SNL.
It's a brand.
Yeah, but it has to be a live show. It's not going to be.
Probably not going to come out on Saturday either.
Then what's the point? No, It has to be live on a Saturday night or isn't SNL.
Well, how are we going to watch Skye live?
Well, that's exactly my point. Let's fight.
I can't be
Let's get
arsed.
Lorne Michaels in here right
No one
now.
cares enough.
No one does care.
Even we don't care.
No. Well, guys, what have we learned? Don't have sex with Irish plastic surgeons.
Don't go to no sex sleepovers and not instigate sex.
Yeah.
Be in love when you're young.
Be in love when you're young.
Don't get a brace when you're 38.
Don't do the braces at 38.
And hopefully suing pays off.
Absolutely. And guys, I'm going to get underneath the Mini this afternoon and see if I can, for the final time, figure out what's making this noise.
And then what are you going to do? Go home, take a Ritalin, and make some sizzles all
Yeah.
night.
Those are the takeaways
Okay.
from today's meeting. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Is there anything else we need to say?
Happy Valentine's. I hope you had a lovely time. Let us know what you did.
Yeah.
Thoughts and musings on being a top or a bottom.
Absolutely.
We're interested.
We really want the bottoms to call in and tell us how that evolved for you.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm interested. And we will keep it anonymous if you guys want. If you want your name to be said, let us know in the voice note.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
We
Love ya.
love you. Bye.
Bye.